Hey gang, Stat 1150. This is an extremely important video, and if I get emails that indicate you haven't watched this, I'm probably going to be not so kind. Um, just want to clear up some things about the midterm. Tell you what you can bring in. I still don't have the date, or I'm sorry, I still don't have the room yet, but I do know the date and time. Of course, you should know that yourself. But a couple of things. Let's go through. I'll try to keep this video as quick and short as possible. First of all, you're going to have what's called a midterm study guide, if I can write. And I'm handling it differently this semester than I did in the summer. I created a video in the summer that went over the midterm study guide that I'm giving you. But in the summer, I had this, I think I said for, I forget actually how I put it, but I think I said for practice only. That's no longer. That was for my summer class. I'm regrouping for you guys for the fall class. So what actually happens is this midterm study guide is actually going to be assignment number 7. Now, guys, you can't get a cooler assignment than assignment number 7, because when you go to Blackboard where you see this video, this will be video number 1. Video number 2 will actually be the solutions to the midterm study guide. So many of the questions that I ask you on assignment number 7 for a grade, no longer for practice only, will be done in the video. Some of the questions will be done with just numbers changed. Some of the questions will be done with the same numbers. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to motivate you, because I noticed back in the summer when I said for practice only, it wasn't required. I noticed a lot of students didn't do it. So I'm motivating you to watch the video, because I'm giving you the answers to most of the problems in assignment number 7. So I'm motivating you to do assignment number 7 as a midterm study guide. All right, so a couple of things about the midterm. As you should know, the midterm exam is coming up. It is Wednesday. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time writing, but it's Wednesday, October the 12th. The times that you can drop in and take the exam are from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. The room is to be announced. I will update it on Blackboard, but I'll also send out an email as soon as I find it out. In fact, I should find out later today, tomorrow at the soonest. And I'm putting this video up on October the 3rd, which is 9 days before your exam. So you should have at least a week notice on the room for your midterm exam. Bring your student ID. Again, I can't write today for some reason. So you're going to be required to show your student ID before taking your exam. Your exam will be online, so you have to have access to your MyMathLab account. I had students in the summer that a couple of students that came in and they didn't know their password. Guys, I can't help you with that. That's something you got to have. So you got to be able to log into MyMathLab, because that is where your midterm exam is going to be given. Now, you're going to get to bring a cheat sheet, and what I'm going to allow you to do is to bring in a 5-inch by 8-inch note card. Now, this is kind of a standard. There are 2 standard sizes of note cards, 3-inch by 5-inch and 5-inch by 8-inch. Don't run out to Walmart if you don't have 5-inch by 8-inch note cards and give them some of your hard-earned money. Just cut out a piece of paper approximately 5 inches by approximately 8 inches. You can write front and back. And you can write anything you want. You can write as small, as large, whatever. What I would do, I would customize this note card and think, what question could Dr. Darbro ask me on this midterm that I wouldn't want to see? Well, that's what I would customize my note card to include, are the types of problems that I think I may have difficulty answering. So I had a class one time. It's kind of funny. There was a guy in there that created he thought it was a really good note card, and he sold them. He sold them for like $1. And he ended up selling like 5 or 6 of those things. I thought that was so stupid. It was kind of brilliant on his end because he's being um, quite the entrepreneur, I guess. Well, I don't know about that. He only made like $8, but I couldn't understand why anyone would buy it because what he put on his note card may not be what you need on your note card. So anyway, enough said on that. Guys, also bring your calculator. There are no R questions. So there's no questions where you have to use R to analyze data. You'll use your calculator. And for the calculator, the data sets will be kept small. So you're not going to be sitting there, typing in a bunch of numbers where you could possibly make a mistake. The data sets are relatively small. And guys, the final thing, you've got your second R assignment. Coming up, it will be posted today. One more thing before I go into the R assignment. Let me say this. This assignment up here, assignment number 7, the due date is 7 p.m. on October the 12th. Now, I know that our assignments are usually due on Tuesdays at 11 p.m. I'm giving you the extra 22 hours because your exam isn't to be taken until 11 p.m. on Wednesday. So if this is to prepare you for the exam, why not give you up to when the exam is due to complete your assignment? You cannot turn this assignment in late. You cannot submit this late. It must be turned in by 7 p.m. on Wednesday, October the 12th. Now, it's a long assignment. There's like 36 questions. But I'm giving you almost another day. And, ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving you the answers. I'm giving you the answers in the video that prepares you for the midterm study guide. So I don't hear any complaining. It doesn't get much better than that. You can't turn it in late, but I'm posting a video that gives the answers. All right, number 6, the second R assignment will be posted later today, and it is due October 18th, which is a Tuesday, at 11 p.m. You will submit your assignment, your R assignment, exactly like you did the first assignment. If you didn't submit the first assignment, shame on you. You missed some easy points. You'll have to go back and watch the videos to see how you submit this. So, guys, that's going to be due at 11 p.m. on this October 18th, which is a Tuesday. There will be no My Math Lab assignment due. All right, gang. I want to see who's watching my videos completely. We're gonna have a quiz, so I think this is quiz number 3. I'll tell you what. Let me check real quick. I don't want any confusion. Yeah, this will be actually quiz number 3. Let's call it. So, what you're gonna do is you're going to send me an email. And in the subject line, you're going to put quiz number 3, stat 1150. Now, in the body, to win the points on this quiz, and this is going to be worth 20 out of 20 points. So all you got to do is just submit this to me, 20 out of 20 points. Tell me the answer to the following. If you could sit down and talk to anyone for 1 hour Who would it be? Who would you sit down and talk to for 1 hour? You might say, well, this doesn't have anything to do with statistics. You're absolutely right. This is one of those goofy attendance quizzes to see who is watching the videos, and I'm giving you some extra credit for doing so. Because I understand, I've taught this class enough that I know the value in learning statistics is more than just being able to get on my math lab and answer some questions. There's a narrative, a dialogue that goes on in these videos. It's extremely important. And it's going to become more so in learning statistics. So that's question number one. Question number two, tell me one question you'd ask this person. All right. So I think it would be neat. I'm not going to tell you who I think it would be neat, but tell me one person who you would like to sit down and talk to for 1 hour. And then number two, tell me one question that you would ask this person. And I'll tell you what's going to happen here in about a week or two. Let's go ahead and set a due date on this one. The due date is 4 p.m. October the 12th. All right, so as long as your email is marked by 4 p.m. October 12th, which is when the exams start, you will get 20 out of 20 credit, kind of extra credit stuff. It's not really extra credit. It's actually 20 out of 20 points, but you'll get it for tuning into the videos and watching them completely. All right, gang. And again, this is quiz number 3, Stat 1150, and it is due 4 p.m. October 12th. All right. So you got a lot going on. You've got, let's go back and just summarize it within like a minute. You've got the midterm study guide assignment number 7. This is no longer for practice only, like you'll see in the video. It is to be done. It is for a grade, and it must be submitted by the due date, which is 7 p.m. Wednesday, October the 12th. Bring your student ID to the midterm because you'll need to show it, and your midterm will be administered on my math lab. So you have to have your account and your password. You get to bring in a 5-inch by 8-inch note card. You must bring your calculator. There would be no R questions. However, there is a second R assignment that's due October 18th, which is a Tuesday. It's due by 11 p.m. And there's no My Math Lab assignment due this week. The My Math Lab assignment is due by October the 12th, which is 6 days before October 18th. The one other thing, there's a goofy quiz here embedded for thanking you guys for hanging around, watching the videos completely. Tell me who you'd like to talk to for 1 hour. Tell me one question you'd ask that person. Submit it to this email with that in the subject line. You're going to get 20 out of the 20 easiest points you've ever received in your life. Guys, I'm done. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. I check email regularly, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times a day. And I usually try to get emails answered on the day that it was received. Now, sometimes on weekends, especially if there's a UK football game on Saturday and I have season tickets and I go to the UK games. And Sundays are my F day again, faith, family, friends. I don't do much on Sundays, so I usually don't respond to emails on Sundays. So, guys, take care. Look forward to seeing you on the 12th. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 12th, October the 12th, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Take care.